reality has no meaning. I'm done for the moment.
Eric, we'll let you respond to that.
Okay, yeah, everybody that I talked to, when I asked them, and I don't believe I asked you that, Aaron, if you believe that, is it impossible for God to exist? And of course, if I did ask you that and said, Aaron, is it impossible for God to exist? And you were to say, absolutely yes, well, then I'm going to ask how you know that to be absolutely true, because the atheists pride themselves in saying you cannot prove a universal negative. You know, you just simply can't do that.
We are all in error. If, in fact, you are only talking about data, then you are just making the distinction about whether your statement is truth or false.
Aaron,
You're
can you please just answer the question? What is truth according to your world? We're not asking what it's beyond. We're asking what is truth. Now, I can help you out there. The common definition among unbelievers is truth is that which corresponds to reality. Do you want to assume that definition? If not, what is your definition of truth?
I would be happy to assume the definition that you just provided. That's
truth is that which corresponds
fine.
To reality. Okay, Aaron, you're reasoning with me now. How do you know that your reasoning is valid?
Because it's concordant with reality, regardless whether reality is real.
Are you using your reasoning in order to see if it's concordant with reality?
Yes.
Okay, is that not a vicious circle to use your reasoning to justify your reasoning?
No.
Okay, thanks for your time.
No, Aaron, please let me finish, okay?
Yes.
Aaron, let concordance finish, please.
You say your reasoning is valid because your reasoning is valid. How do you know your reasoning is valid, concordance? I'm sure.
Okay, Aaron, please, one at a time. Let's keep it civil. Aaron, please.
Concordance,
bear in mind, George Harrison had a personal relationship with Krishna.
So let's cut Aaron out of this conversation for a moment. Please, Aaron, please let us finish this point.
Aaron, let concordance go, please.
You're like a nuclear option here.
Would it be impossible for God to reveal something such that we can be certain of them? Would that be impossible?
I think I can take it from.
Well, no, I want to ask. Let me ask concordance. Would it be impossible for God to do that?
If God is if God is contingent on being logically coherent.
No, I'm saying he's all-knowing, he's all-powerful, and logic.
Aaron, please. Aaron, please.
Logic.
Wait, you suck it. You listen, this is not Aaron speak.
Wait, can't you just mute him?
Yeah, Aaron, you're getting a bit disruptive here.
Aaron, please, stop.
Straight into it is a fact. So you can't tell me what God is until you can show me what God is.
Aaron, please.
Just step away from the mic, Aaron.
God is logical. Logic is derived from God. It's not because he is contingent.
No, you've said the statement. Now that means that logic is contingent upon God.
No.
Yes?
I'm saying that logic is a characteristic of God.
Then it is contingent upon God. In the subject-object characteristics, you're saying that logic is a property that derives from the existence of God, because you're saying without God there would be no logic.
Right.
Okay, that means God does not necessarily have to be logical. Do you
No,
understand?
he does. But the thing is, it's not persuasion that we're going for. It's proof. Proof does not equal persuasion. You would have to be intellectually dishonest to say that it's impossible. Let me finish. You'd have to be intellectually dishonest to say that it's impossible for God to exist, because you'd have to be God to make that claim. You'd have to know everything. You'd have to know which reality is the right reality. And Concordance made a video saying that you can't know which reality is the right reality. So that being the case, he can't say that it's impossible for God to exist. My worldview is that an all-knowing, all-powerful being exists who has revealed things to us such that we can know them for certain. And if you want to deny that, that's fine, but I want to know how you know for certain that that's not the case.
Right, I'm going to pause this because we're going around. No, Aaron, stop. I'm going to pause it with the first caller who's been waiting patiently. Welcome to the show, Alex.